There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. No, it's still not working right. I can't see it moving. It's not the way it should be. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Working on it. Why is there no... There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. No, it's still not working right. I can't see it moving. It's not the way it should be. Audio source. Working on it. Test. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. No, still not working right. I can't see it moving. It's not the way it should be. Audio source. Working on it. It's wrong. It's still wrong. Test. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. No, still not working right. I can't see it moving. It's not the way it should be. Why are they grayed out? It's wrong. It's still wrong. Test. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. No, still not. Which means I gotta ask them for help because it won't come up the way it's supposed to come up. Which means I gotta ask them for help because it won't come up the way it's supposed to come up. You can hear me now, Jennifer? Jennifer, can you hear me? Good afternoon, Chantel. You can hear me. I don't think you can hear me. Their tech support must be busy. You can sound and see? Okay, that's good enough for me. I asked them for help, but it's still showing my microphone is grayed out. I should be able to see the bouncing going on, and the graphics and stuff. There's nothing. So it's not quite right. Okay. This is for Gemini, November 2020. Gemini, November 2020. Always the smallest readings I ever do are for Gemini. They get the lowest numbers, the lowest views. The whole Geminis are trying to stop my buttons from hitting the table. It's making a racket. I don't know. I don't think there's many Geminis in the world, I guess. Oh my goodness, here we go. This is for Gemini. Doesn't matter if they're the smallest numbers in the world, they matter just like everybody else. So, let's see. Please don't forget to like and share as well, so maybe some other Geminis can get in on this reading. I'm not going to be able to finish the rest. This is number 5 here, because it's going to be dark, oh my gosh, in an hour. So, I'll be finishing them up in the house, I think, because the temperature's starting to drop a bit now that the sun's going down. So, it'll get a bit chilly, I think. I'd love to just sit out here all night and do them. I'm going to try make an attempt at some mini readings later this evening as well. I have a few people asking me, when are you doing mini readings? You're going to be doing mini readings. I haven't done them in about 3 weeks, I think. Somewhere's in about there. They're always fun. If I get myself all straightened away here by 7 p.m., I'll start those early as well. Oh, this is for Gemini. What's going on for Gemini during the month of November, please? Okay. Oh, you got 2 Geminis in yours. That's great, Chantel. Because that was almost hot when the sun was around. She's cooling down now. One more. I'm going to cut the deck. And cut the deck. All right. Off you go to the side. Let's see here. Gee, they're hard to pick up off a glass table sometimes. There. Very first card. Your overall energy for the month of November. We've got the Hangman. Overall energy. Second card, wealth and finances. We're looking at beautiful 9 of Pentacles. Gratitude. 4 swords. Recovery for your hearth, your home, your family, your relationships. Card number 4. Oh my. Of all places for it to land. In your challenges for the month. You got the happily ever after card. What the heck is that all about? How strange. And the final card, but not least, is your message from Spirit. We got the King of Swords. So we're getting into the busy time of the day here. Hey! Stop it! Traffic, you got people coming home from work, and then it dies right off. Pump. And you can hear a pin drop. You hear your own heart beating. There we go. There's your spread. Well, interesting. Oh man, that's hot. Oh. The Hangman being the first card, feeling like you're in a situation of limbo. This card represents somebody and people that feel like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place for some. Stuck between a rock and a hard place for some. feeling like your hands are tied. In this case, his fins are tied. And he knows it's a feeling of knowing that there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. I'm kind of at mercy to fate here. So what he does, he figures he's going to be there quite a while. And you'll probably hit the same thing going, this could take a long time, and there's no way I can make it go faster. I can't rush it. I can't rush anything. I can't push things into happening. So he gets comfortable. His body language shows that as well. He's not struggling here. He's not fighting. He's found a comfortable spot to be in. He has found that. His back muscles are just comfortable. His arms, his hands are open. They're not clenched into fists. He's gotten comfortable and said, there must be something else I can do while I'm just hanging around here doing nothing. So that's usually where that comes from. Let me get the generic side out for this card here. Is the numberless the only card? No, it's not. It's, I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes confuse it with the Fool. Sometimes I do. I really do. Oh my goodness. There he is. With this card, when the Hangman arrives and you're reading and you cannot move forward, you feel like you're stuck in limbo. You may be waiting for a decision to be made, or generally feel some aspects of your life are on hold, such as relationships and projects. They could be remaining static. Like they're not growing, but they're not dying. They're just kind of there. This feeling, a lack of control can leave you frustrated. You may decide to reach a compromise even while you're waiting, rather than hang around much longer. However, the Hangman is asking you to do something. The Hangman is asking you to remain calm and think through your options clearly. Rather than rush to find an instant way out of a bind, this need not be time wasted after all. Advice: use this waiting time to see your situation in a new light. Take a different perspective. Look at it in a different way. Find alternative perspectives even. You may find even an ingenious solution, or even gain valuable insights that wouldn't have occurred to you had this holdup not happened. So it's a good thing. There's good to everything. So here, keywords: waiting, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, viewpoints. This energy is going to hover over for you for the rest of the month. That's what we're saying here with the Hanged Man. Just give me a moment. I see if there's anything else. For Gemini, there's a Gemini out there who's usually very, very stubborn when it comes to stating the obvious, when it comes to figuring things out on their own. They're very independent. They're very closed off that way. They don't feel anybody else's intelligence has room in his life because that's what he's all about. Being intelligent, being the smart one. I know which way to go. I'll know which way to turn. I don't need help from anybody else. I don't need anybody coming in, cramping my style or my way of working or my way of thinking. That's what I'm feeling, that there's somebody out there like that. Gemini. They're almost arrogant in their intelligence. They see themselves as superior. This isn't every Gemini. This is for someone specific. I don't know who. But they have an air of superiority about them. Luckily, though, whatever advantage you take of the downtime where you're stuck right here, right now, is you'll tackle other things that are going on in your head. You'll start to make plans for other things and some things would never have occurred unless you'd been stuck right here. So there's some things left to unfold that even you're not aware of yet through the month. Things that have yet to come to pass, to take root, to grow. Bad time of the baby out here. All the trucks, everybody's coming home from work. Those at work. Those that still have a job, that is. Lucky enough to have one. It could be a little bit of self-discovery going on for everybody, for every Gemini viewing the reading. Finding out something new about yourself. Creating new ideas in your head. You start to get excited about. You forget that you're at a standstill. You get so far into it, which is a wonderful thing, because it just lifts that frustration and makes it non-existent. You're not feeling frustrated anymore, because you're actually getting something done here. Realizations, you're setting up goals, you're setting up all kinds of things. It turns out that the downtime and the being stuck is going to end up being productive for a lot of you Geminis, all right? I'm going to put the camera back up. There we go. It's okay now. It's okay now. I guess they're answering me. Let me see. Hey Amanda, welcome. Oh, thank you, Malia, sorry. I have to answer the tech support and tell them I'm all good now. I'm all good now. Thank you. There. To be able to see I'm in a live stream and everything here, but I'm all good now. Here we go. So that's a good card for you guys. That was interesting. Because the messages kept coming through, even though we were kind of done with the card. But I don't ignore messages. I don't squash my. That's why there's never any timing on my readings, especially my private readings. I know some readers charge by the half hour or by the hour. I don't do that. I charge one flat rate for a private reading, and that's it. And it covers it. Sometimes the reading will last an hour, which is normal for like a Celtic, and sometimes they go into 2 hours. I can't shut down until the messages stop coming. And to shut down when there's messages waiting, it's like you're shutting spirit down. You're shutting down the source. So there's never any time to, hello, sweetheart. Come on up. Come on up, baby boy. Come on. Oh, come here. No, I'm not going to wrestle with you. No, no bite. Don't look at me like that. No bites. You want to come up and sit down? Come on up. Come on up. Attaboy. Say hello, world. Hello, Geminis. Baby bear, he's a Taurian. He's a Taurus. Get behind me. Get behind me. Get behind me. There we go. There's lots of room for you to lay down. Good boy. Okay, so the next card we're looking at, your finances and wealth. Got a great card that's fallen into that. Nine of Pentacles. It's a beauty. It's a gorgeous card. Just gorgeous. I see my screen's frozen up real good again. We're hopefully going to fix that by going with new streaming software soon. Sooner rather than later. Okay, and then that'll stop. Then everything will be real time, and there'll be a good connection, the whole bit, and it'll be worth every cent that I have to pay for it. But anyway, Nine of Pentacles, speaking of cents and money. My favorite suit, Pentacles. I imagine it's a favorite suit for a lot of you. Really, truly. This is fantastic. So, okay. Great card. Great card. Gratitude, how important is that in the universe, between you and the universe? Can't say enough. Can't say enough about it. How important it all really is. I'm going to shut Michael, the tech guy, off. There we go. Anyways, with the Nine of Pentacles, generically, the card is coming into your reading, Gemini, to tell you that now is the time that you take for yourself. And you treat yourself in any way that you feel treats apply to you. What's your favorite treats in life? What are your favorite go-tos to relax, unwind, have fun, have a laugh, whatever that means to you? But now is the time to begin to treat yourself in any way that's going to satisfy you and bring you that kind of joy, that inner peace. For some, It can represent bringing a little more leisure into your life, maybe a little more luxury, spending yourself some money on yourself on a want instead of a need for a change, that kind of luxury. Somebody could go as far as refurnishing their home, following your favorite pursuits, whatever that may be. It could be sports or the arts. Otherwise, just spending time with yourself. You're going to be feeling very rich in both time and in money. You also love your home, Gemini. That's your safe haven. That's where you go to escape the world. It's your hidey hole. You may even want to redecorate at home, rearrange your furniture, invite others over so that you can share your relaxed, comfortable space with them as well as you're feeling a little sociable. The advice: devote time and money to your interest and into your home, into your space. You can be the center of your own world, you know. But don't forget to take and appreciate all the good things in life just now. Keywords are luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, generosity. This fits the financial and the wealth end of your reading, which is very, 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 very good. Really good. This is beautiful. It just shows a lot of happy Geminis, feeling secure, feeling safe, this kind of a thing going on here. Wonderful, Chantel. Wonderful. You're turning your home into your own personal oasis. Oh my goodness. Chantel, that's amazing. This card fits you very well then. Go ahead. Indulge. Don't be afraid to indulge. Because whatever work you put in, changes you make, are going to have a very lasting effect, is what we're looking at here. My goodness, it's going to be dark soon. That's a great card. Financially, you guys seem to be doing okay for the most of you. Remember, general reading, so may mean to some, may not mean to others. It's hard to apply that because it's general. Four Swords. This is within your hearth, your home, your family sector, your relationships of all kinds. Wow. So, some of you need to stop and you need to admit that you need a bit of a break. A break is very much needed here for you. This is going to be a time of recovery, recovering from the speed of life, not the speed of light, but the speed of life. The card is coming forward for you to tell you that now's the time for you need to take a break. For those of you that have been pushing everything really hard lately, it may also be your choice, or if you don't take this break because it's needed for most of you, you know who you are. But if you don't take this break of your own accord, the universe will step in and intervene and impose the break upon you. It'll make something happen so that you're forced to stop, to relax, to take a break, to give yourself some recovery time. To either do it freely, but either way, you're going to be taking a break. I've had this happen to me with this card. I kid you not. And man, did it literally knock me off my ass for a long time, about 6 weeks. I'm not kidding you. And I needed a break so bad. I was pathetically worn out and exhausted. I never had enough hours in the day. That kind of crazy busy. That went on for months. And eventually I got slapped down and was forced. They made it so I couldn't even sit up for like 3 weeks. I couldn't physically sit up, you know. Ended up in the hospital and the whole 9 yards. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, let me tell you. I said, all right, I hear you now. I hear you loud and clear. You know, there's a whole murder of crows going over me. Look at them all. Oh my goodness. They must have a major meeting going on. Wow. But you've got to pull away from something. You take time from work, a relationship that's draining you, a stressful commitment that you've made. You're overwhelmed. You got in over your head. You have to admit that. I got in over my head. This quiet time is going to be necessary for you, Gemini, and also an opportunity to look after yourself, to rest and to recuperate, and just even a little bit more gentle pace of life for a while. The four is going to show you as well that some of your plans are going to go on hold. You're not to panic over that, all right? Do not panic over that. Divine timing will come in and play its part. Don't worry about the things you can't go through with right now. You got to take care of you first. The advice, accept that this is how things need to be just now. You will make progress when the time is right. And it's not right for you, for some of you right now. Keywords are inaction, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, rest. There's the stop sign telling you to stop. You need to stop. You need to catch your breath. You need to close your eyes and relax and let everything go for a while. Let yourself be rejuvenated and refreshed. It's a beautiful thing. All right. That can't hit any closer to home because that's where it fell. So it's a very personal thing that's going on inwardly as well. Card number 4. This one just blows me away. Gemini, what the hell? We've got the happily ever after card in your challenge for the month section. You got the 10 of cups. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. But you expect to find anything in the general, when doing the general readings, you expect to come into all kinds of cards that they don't all tell a story. They don't all the cards don't always all connect. Sometimes they do go that way. But this is the best card of all. Best card in the deck. We could be coming back to the very beginning card as well with the Hangman and what I said about the Hangman being stubborn. They think they have intellectual superiority over others, that they don't need anybody's help with anything. You know what I'm saying? We could be coming back to that, and the stubbornness and the rigidity for somebody that applies to. And you don't see the beauty that's before you, the gorgeous opportunities that are going to be floating in front of you. All you got to do is reach out and take one and embrace it. Golden opportunities here. That's what I'm getting for some of you. It's actually getting cooler now. Still nice out. Oh, I love it. I love the outdoors. I love the fresh air. Beautiful. Where am I again? Yes, the happily ever after card. There we go. All right. Generically, the meaning of the card. Love grows and bonds deepen. Well, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. This applies to romance. While your social and your family connections grow and they actually thrive, these are beautiful things. And that part of your life is taken care of. It's where it's supposed to be, full of goodness, happiness, contentment. Very important. Anything that you do with others now when it comes to other people, like family, friends, coworkers, whatever, but anything that you do with others is favored now. So if you have anything like that on your agenda, it's going to go in your way. Anything from celebrations of different kinds to even team sports. Maybe trying to bring some normalcy back into your life. Any old disagreements, any old arguments, any old debates are going to be overcome in the spirit of togetherness, because that's what this card is all about. It's not just people coming together, but everything seems to be coming together just the way you would wish it to. If you could candle it yourself, you could order that up yourself, and you can. You just have to have that want to, is what you need. For those that have children around you in your life, children are going to thrive. That's a beautiful thing. And your home is going to become a hive of activity in the best of ways. Equally, this card is telling you to enjoy prosperity because it's coming, and success with work as well. So work and money, you're going to be prospering a little bit. For some, a little bit, then a little more than a little bit. But for most, a bit. Another meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home and having children for those that it can apply to. You can feel blessed for your life that you have. Stop and do that. Put up gratitude to the universe. Say thank you. Thank you for where I am in this moment. I do. I'm outside on my deck with a hot cup of coffee with all my friends right across the world. Life doesn't get any sweeter than this. I'm thrilled and I'm very happy, but I'm getting a little chilled. Once we're done the Gemini reading, I'm going to shift everything inside because it's going to be dark very soon. But this is beautiful. Wishes coming true for some. Do we dare use the term, the caption of happily ever after? For somebody, yes. There's a happily ever after right around the corner. The advice, please feel blessed for the life that you have. And go ahead and celebrate it, because it's time to celebrate. And how do you celebrate? By taking action, and you're going to embrace. You're going to be covered. You're going to be overwhelmed with goodness, love, financial improvement. Means more food in your cupboards, a little more money in your pocket, more fuel for your car, your truck, whatever. Everything becomes a little bit lighter. You may have moments through your days where you pinch yourself, oh, wow, why is everything going my way all of a sudden? This is absolutely fantastic. Am I dreaming? You may have moments where you feel like you're dreaming. Absolutely. The key words for this card: family and love, weddings for some, home, a sense of security, knowledge of security, children, and celebration as well. You guys are so lucky. So lucky. Don't be so stubborn, Gemini, to get in the way. Like I say, blocking your own way, you know, blocking your own way, becoming your own worst enemy, you might say, your own block. Out of what? Pride. Put your pride off to the side a little bit and just get into the reality of what your life is. Never mind what people think, or even never mind what you think. Take things for what they are. Embrace them while you can. They're there for the taking. You just have to reach out and bring it into you. That's all you need to do. Put a little action, a little bit of effort, and full 100% belief in what you're doing. And the next card, though, which is the last card in your reading, Gemini, we're looking at the King of Swords. All these good things coming your way are going to give you this: ambition to do more, ambition to stick with things in the best of ways. Beautiful, beautiful card for you guys. Great card to end on. It gives you purpose and reasoning, all kinds of good stuff like that. Let's see here. Where am I? Where are my swords? They're the suit that hides from me in this book every time. It never fails. It never fails. King of Swords. This man is a very clever man. And a lot of times this is representing the energy that's around you. Cleverness, strong, a leader, professional career for those it applies to. Great strategist with charm and ambition, and can exert pressure too. This energy is very impatient to succeed, can be relied upon to offer you calm and logical judgment when it's needed. And another meaning is that legal issues may need some of your attention right now. Not for everybody, remember, it's general reading. If this king comes up and you're resonating with it, take a logical approach to just about everything. This is time for mental agility rather than emotional. All right? The advice: look to the facts before you make any decisions. Stick to the facts. This is the suit of swords. It's all about what's going on up here. It's about using your brain power. It's about seeing things for what they truly are, right? You're seeing the reality of things. Hard, cold facts, hard reality, in your face reality, knowing what to do. You will not come off as weak with this card in your reading. Quite the opposite of that. You'll be brainstorming, coming up with good things, and making changes to make some pathways and the way you do things and the way you approach things clearer, lighter, easier for you, and not be so weighed down. You're your own worst enemy there, Gemini. You pile things up and pile things on to the point where you get overwhelmed and you can't do anything at all. You get frozen, you get stuck. And you go, damn, I did this to myself. How do I undo this? By letting things go. Start to walk again. Start to move forward again. Start to look forward again. Start to create. Allow yourself to dream. It's all good. And it will get better because that's what you're commanding of your world, your universe. I want things to get better. I want them to be lighter. I want them to be easier, smoother, calmer, more nourishing. I want to see myself grow. I want to see my life grow. It's a good thing. But you take in the logical side, the reality of it all, the hard work, thinking things through, coming up with new strategies. Leave yourself open to that. Don't be so anal, Gemini, about the way you do things. Don't be anal about it. Leave yourself open to new and better things. All right? Keywords are fairness and balance, incisiveness and decisions, strength, justice, and support. And that, my dear Geminis, that was your reading. Sorry for the rough start there with the sound in the beginning. We just have to see how long this one is. Looks good. Okay, there. Michaels, I said goodbye once. I said thank you. Thank you. Where are we? We're at 46 minutes. That's average. That's average. Thank you all so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Bay of Fundy, Fundy, Fortunes, all right? Click the notification bell that's beside the subscribe bell. Hopefully, you will get notified. There's not a 100% guarantee. I'm not going into it, but there's not. But if you want a 100% guarantee of not missing anything that gets posted through Bay of Fundy Fortunes, I know some of you hate Facebook, but you can find the group on Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes, Fundy. It is closed and it is private. Anything you do or say in there stays within the walls of Bay of Fundy Fortunes, all right? Great inspirational place to be, full of a couple thousand people just like me and just like you. Same thing, you'll find something, you'll find a kinship in there. We're all of the same tribe, you might say. Put it that way, okay? So the other thing is to keep your integrity in place, which is directly in front of you, a part of you, so that you're being led down that narrow road of spirituality while still being a human on earth. We tend to stray and get a little lost sometimes. Try to always keep your integrity. What I mean by that is doing the right thing at all times, feeling the right way at all times, thinking the right way at all times. Your integrity is in place, and everything you put out to the world every minute of your day, what your actions are behind it, your intentions are behind your actions. Make sure that they're coming from a good place that serves yourself as well as everybody else that's in your life. Always make your intentions come from some place that's good within yourself. All right? And try not to fool the universe. Doesn't work that way. You've got to be completely honest. The universe knows what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're reacting to. It knows everything. So if you tend to slide off to the negative a little bit, remember the universe is watching that. The people around you may not see it or notice it. Gemini, keep yourself on the straight and narrow as much as you can. Put a bit of an effort in. But above all, you need to take care of you first. You need to feed yourself first. And that way you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. That's what we're all about. We're light workers. Me, you, anybody else involved. We're all light workers. Trying to make the world a little bit better in any way that we can. And our actions behind that, our intentions are good. So there we go. Thank you all so much for being here. Coming up next, oh my, hey, it's my sign of Cancer. I'm Cancer Sun. My sign's coming up next. Oh my gosh, so that leaves Cancer. And then we got Leo. And Virgo. And Libra. Do I have that many left? Cancer. I think that's right. Because I don't think I did. What did I do first? Scorpio. Yeah, we're going up to Libra. So it's Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. 4 more to go. We're getting on Cancer within the next minute or two. So if you'd like to come back, you're more than welcome. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a beautiful November. Well, it's not the most beautiful month. Today was beautiful. Makes the month a little easier to get through. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. Have a fantastic month. I hope to see you all back again. Please like and share while you're at it if you don't mind. That's my request. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. And goodbye.